Okay, so we're sitting at home right now. I just got back. I've been doing a bunch of projects at home, and I recorded this video once, but I only did the last 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I ended up deleting the video because the numbers were so close from the last 2 weeks to what a total would have been, and I realized how easy it was just to go. I can get on my phone. Got Liam over here. So I'm gonna get on my phone in the QuickBooks. I can go through, and so my QuickBooks app separates everything. Now I'm not going to show you like some of the stuff that, I mean, you guys don't care about, but the loading bank statements, if I go to, okay, so if I go to my total expenses, now this would be January, February, and March, as of March 20th. So I can go through and look at everything on here, which will show me what it was. So the first 2 weeks that I ran full-time over the road, the number came out to like 32.7 cents per mile, which a lot of people thought was kind of low, which, I mean, it was only 2 weeks, so it's like, what do you expect? I was like, well, screw it. Somebody explained to me on the comments, finally. I've been asking forever for somebody to comment it. Somebody finally did. I went through and I got on QuickBooks. I decided how many miles did I drive as of January 1st to March 20th. That answer was 19,914 miles. Mind you, I was doing mobiles. I had other stuff that I was doing in January, but February into March I was running, but I was only doing local in February and then full-time over the road in March. So I'm doing it for 3 weeks on, 2 weeks off, because my expenses are that low. And I can spend time with the boy and my other 2 boys who are not here right now. So, with that being said, overall cost of, should I do the truck first or should I do the overall first? I'm going to do the truck first. So overall with my truck, if you look on here, this is fuel, this is maintenance, that's it. With fuel and maintenance aside, as the only thing. And the reason I'm going to say those two is because you can take this number and compare it to an Enterprise, you can compare it to a CDL truck, you can compare it to a brand new truck, you can compare it to a semi, you can compare this number, because me telling you what all my expenses are, that has nothing to do with your truck. So if you guys want to decide whether or not a older truck is worth it or a newer truck is worth it, you can run these numbers and compare them. So I'm going to do the truck first and I'll do the overall. So my overall, the truck, the fuel with the maintenance and all that, as of January 1st to March 20th, $6,801.33. That is how much my truck physically cost me. Now, if you take that $6,801 and divide that by the 19,914 miles, I have it all written down here on my computer, that comes out to 34 cents per mile and a bunch of numbers after that. Just a bunch of like shorter numbers. So it was 34 cents a mile. I have been saying it since day one. This truck costs me less than 35 cents a mile to run. As of January 1st to March 20th, my truck has cost me 34 cents per mile. Okay? Just the truck. Now, my overall expenses. I had made a comment down for Mike Miller. He commented on one of the last videos. So I know you're watching this video. I accidentally did the numbers wrong. The truck one was correct, but the overall cost per mile, I thought it was only 11,555 with 96 cents. I forgot that QuickBooks actually like doesn't put the personal stuff in there, so I had to physically go back and manually enter it and add it up myself. So that 58 cents per mile overall, like for the cost of living, was actually incorrect. It was what I'm about to explain here. So sorry about that, my bad, but the truck cost per mile was correct. I could go through and separate and figure out what's for the business and what's for home, but that would be really such a pain, whereas this app, I can't really figure all that out. I'd have to go through and manually do it, and for the effort, for the video, it's really not going to be worth it to me, because it's not going to get that many views, and it's a lot of work. People don't understand that. To edit these videos and do all this, there's a lot of work that is put into it. So, overall costs, including the truck, as of March 20th, from January 1st to March 20th, was $15,390.50. Truck stuff, house stuff, kids, fuel, maintenance, everything. Phone bill, showers, tolls, tickets, you name it. That is every dollar that I have spent this year to survive. That includes all my Amazon packages, everything. So that would put my overall cost of living per mile at 77 cents per mile. That's how much it physically costs me to pay all of my bills and take care of my business. Unfortunately, it would be using QuickBooks. It would be a super big pain to, it'd be a big pain to separate everything from personal to business, because there's a lot of business expenses like food and showers that I cannot write off. So yeah, 70 cents a mile per that. Anything I can write off comes out to 58 cents per mile, and anything as of the truck and the fuel and the maintenance is 34 cents per mile. So I have driven 19,914 miles this year. I have everything pretty much written down right here, and then this is a bunch of goodies here that that I can't order on Amazon. So we do have more stuff coming, but that is awesome. So physically, anything over 77 cents per mile is money that I can just keep throwing aside and putting back into a savings or tax account or any of that stuff. So always be over prepared for every situation and always have enough money to cover your bases. So that is awesome. Money is going up every single week, so that's good. And then just have a bunch of things to order off of Amazon here, and that'd be about it. So what do you guys think? That's pretty much how I'm gonna do it, because for me to go through and separate everything, just huge pain. It is not worth it for the video. For me, it's not worth it. For me to sit down and figure all that out, to take a couple hours to do it, it's like my overall cost of everything being 77 cents per mile. That's good enough for me. I don't have to worry about anything else. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me some opinions down below. Like the video, subscribe, do what you do. I appreciate you guys. I know I say this at the end of every video, but the views have been insane lately. I'm looking at my analytics now, and it is telling me that in the last, for some reason this one's low. In the last 28 days, my computer says 68,500 views in the last 28 days, but my phone says 72,000 views in the last 28 days. So I don't know which one to go off of, but like I said, definitely appreciate you guys. It looks like watch time hours are up to like 9,400, and revenue is, well, YouTube revenue's down, but as of like all those views, my revenue's personally up. So I definitely appreciate you guys. Take care. Have a good one. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Liam says bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.